Yeah. Yeah. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Contact, you get what you attract. Mindset, gotta keep it on track. Fuck anybody standing in my way. I'm coming for everything I ever wanted today. Stand up if you're ready to transform. Stand up if you wanna be reborn. Put in the work, go all the way. Step into the grind every single day. Step it up, hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers.
Better listen up.
Better listen up. Better listen up. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Social Authority. I am your host, Pat Hilton, coming to you live because that's how I do it. It's Pat Hilton Live. And one of the big problems with a lot of podcasters is they take all this time to record all these episodes that nobody watches. They take time and they record all these hours and hours and hours of content that nobody watches. And the reason why nobody watches their podcast is because it's not streaming live. Your ability to stream live and communicate on the fly is going to be the biggest differentiator over the next 2 to 5 years between you and a competitor. We are already seeing the AIization of civilization. People are getting dumber, fatter, stupider, less talented, dribbling over their screens and unable to communicate with words. They think, I'm gonna type into my phone and the AI is gonna make me rich. Bro, really? AI is great. We use AI in every single aspect of our social media agency to identify keywords in podcasts so that we can clip stuff out and edit it and make it really, really great, not only for my pages, but for our client pages. I encourage you to think about the fact that if you don't know how to use AI in a way that actually services others, services companies, replaces tasks with a tool, it's eventually going to replace you. Drooling over your screen over stupid prompts of you eating Halloween candy with Donald Trump is not going to help your company. It's just not. Most of you, 99% of you that are dealing with AI are doing it all wrong. That song I just played, that's 100% AI.
Yeah.
I didn't play a note. This whole entire track is artificial intelligence.
Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up.
Only reason why that applies to this is because it's a marketing tool. It's a theme song. I can pump out theme songs like you wouldn't even believe it now. Here's another one.
Yeah. Social authority. Pat Hilton on the mic.
All artificial intelligence.
Every time we strike, from the basement to the stage, now we elevating. Every word hit hard, we communicating. No fear in the voice.
Value.
We articulate, moving minds, changing lives. Yeah, we innovate. Social authority, turn it up loud. Stand in your truth, rise from the crowd. Build from the grit, we don't back down. Social authority is a hit, this is our sound.
Awesome, right? That's a tool that I can use to create custom tracks for people in minutes. What a cool tool. That is something that can create mad mad dope advertisements, mad dope intros, podcast intros for people very quickly. As a songwriter and a musician, to create something like that takes hours and hours and hours, sometimes weeks or months, to program beats, play instruments, and all of that. Now, I wouldn't use it as something that I would release like on a record, but as the social authority brand, I think that's a great way for us to show people what we can do, how we can showcase their brand. And at the end of the day, it gives people a nice, cool, creative intro, gives them the ability to come on their show with confidence. And we're going to see more and more podcasts. My room, as you can see on the other side of my room from the booth, that's what it looks like. It is built and it is prepared for people to come in here for live masterminds, live streams, live shows, and to broadcast to the world. Because as human beings, AI is supposed to assist us in growing the economy, in growing our companies, growing our businesses. If you're a service-based business, I'm a service-based business. We sell a service. We sell social media service. There's not going to be any shortage of people that want to get healthy, people that want to make more money, people that want to build online communities. And we see a lot of these folks, they like, I can help you get your podcast ranked. Give me thousands of dollars a month. Worthless. Who gives a fuck what your podcast is ranked? Nobody cares. Unranked teams come into the NCAA tournament and beat the shit out of ranked teams every single year and ruin people's brackets. What do you care what you're ranked on a podcast show when you need to be just putting out value so that you can get clips, so that you've got daily clips, daily edits, daily value that you can give to your audience? Because the days of people like paying for masterminds with all the same coaches, the same consultants, the same people that are in all the other 5 groups that no one cares about? When are you guys going to see it? A lot of the people on my social media, they go to the same groups with the same people, and they're just different names. It's the same motherfuckers every single year selling the same bullshit. ChatGPT put coaches and mindset gurus out of business last year. Hello? And some of you still can't talk on camera. You still can't run gear, and you still can't help people get more deals. That's why RJ Bates III and Titanium University is the best wholesale real estate education platform on the planet. They're coming for it. They're coming for it all. The writing is on the wall. The real players that are using these tools, like RJ has done for many years, to get on Zooms and host podcast-style education sessions that can go right to your phone. No one wants to leave their house anymore. People don't even want to leave their home. My buddy Brian Hansen and Francis, they host these AI summits, and they're getting thousands and thousands of people logging into their Zoom calls. It's essentially a live podcasting show. But they're using Zoom as a mastermind platform to get people to be on the podcast. So you don't always have to sit in the chairs. But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to want to be the person in the chair that everybody's listening to, because that's the person that gets the business. The person that's in the crowd, the person that's just sitting on the Zoom call, that's not in the hot seat, that person doesn't get the deals, because those are called spectators. Anybody can be a spectator. Anybody can make a Sora account and act like a fucking idiot. I'm at a point where it's like, we've got to start calling this out. I'm tired of it. Everybody's tired of it already. The AIization of civilization, it's just dumbing everybody down. 3 years ago, when people were using podcast tools and short form videos, and our clientele, by the way, some of the best business people in the world, we work with clients all over the planet. They can all speak on camera. Let me tell you, all of them can speak on camera. The NVIDIA CEO that sells all the microchips to everybody, NVIDIA, look it up. They're bigger than Apple. That guy gets on stage and speaks to audiences about how his products, his chips, his AI data centers are going to be dope. He knows how to speak on stage. What makes you think you're different than him? What makes you think that some bullshit app is going to give you some shortcut to be as successful as the guy from NVIDIA? It's not going to work. You got to be able to communicate with people. You can't just use fake avatars. I don't care how many views your fake avatar gets. You're fake. It's fake. The views aren't even real. And eventually the platforms are going to label everything as AI. AI is a great tool, but it's only going to replace you if you suck at being a human being. Right? Because you're a person. You have a unique skill set, unique knowledge, unique deal assets that you can bring to the marketplace. And if AI is able to swoop in and replace you that fast, dude, did you really have a connection with your audience or with your customers? Were you really even a business owner in the first place? AI can't stop human conversations from happening. Podcasting is the future of masterminds and live education. The only reason why these gurus are able to make money selling education is because they know how to talk on camera. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, or whatever the hell that guy's name is, have some new bullshit offer every 2 years. Every 2 years, Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins are like, oh man, world's going to change. We've got blah, 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 blah. Join us on our freaking whatever. We're going to show you how the game's changing. AI is going to freaking destroy you if you don't buy our bullshit. But it's free to watch the Zoom. Why? Because they're using the same thing I'm telling you to use, which is live podcasting format, to go from your house to millions of people's phones on demand at no cost. And you can use AI to collect people's email addresses, to automate newsletters, to automate blogs, to automate all kinds of things, communication back and forth from an audience, but you still need to be you. Or you get replaced by the person like me that knows how to use these tools. Because I'm using them. I already told you, this song is 100% AI.
Yeah.
I know how to use these tools because we're going to use them to outmarket people.
Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you, suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up.
Dude, they're tools. I don't think, I remember I was talking to my friend Cassie. She's titanium. And she was laughing because she was like, I don't know that that's going to be replacing Grammys anytime soon, Grammy artists, but boy, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I made 10 custom theme songs in an hour. Guys, these tools can benefit you in your business if you run a real business. AI is going to expose all the bullshit con artists that really didn't know anything and put them head to head with the people that actually got skills. You can't even run a stream deck, but you're going to teach me how to do content and go viral? Everybody's got some viral strategy. Here's how to go viral. And then that person's broke because they don't even run a real business. Going viral, running a real company, two totally different things. The game has changed. I don't even talk on the camera or on the microphone to people that don't want to do podcasting or social media. Podcasting is the ultimate format for selling your skills. I built an entire studio because I know next year when we do our meetups, our social authority meetups here at the house, this is my house. This is just one studio room in my house. We're going to be sitting people down, have multiple cameras, multiple microphones, and we're going to be able to chill up here and do shows, broadcasts, and content and help people do more deals. We have two formats, two places where we're going to help deals. Here's the two things that I want to podcast about outside of social media and marketing yourself next year. Business acquisitions. I use Kyle Mallion's Elite Wealth Club buy box for business acquisitions to evaluate business acquisitions. And I'm going to do a deal. Haven't done one yet. $1 to $5 million in revenue, 30% margins. I like 40, but 30. And you got to be in business for 10 years. You have to have 10 years of financials for me to even look at your deal. And if it's not doing over $3 million in revenue, I'm not even looking at the deal. I don't want your $1 million a year business. I want 3 to 5. So I have already cut off all these other qualifications. I don't want to buy your piece of shit laundromat. I don't want to buy your piece of shit hardware store. I want to buy stuff that's got significance. I want to work with brands that actually want to go out and do something big over the next 3 to 5 years. We've got a client meal prep company. They're the best in the industry. They demand that our content is posted and edited and done to a specific standard, a higher standard than what we were originally used to doing until we took them on as client. They have completely elevated our ability to output quality content for their company. Just by working with great clients, you get better. This is what you need to ask yourself when it comes to this AI stuff. There's going to be a lot of companies who need AI consultants, social media managers, video editors, producers to help them grow the human side, the human creative side of their brand. And a lot of those brands are going to need a community to support the brand. For us, Social Authority is our free group. It's our free community that we are offering anybody to join into. And then if you want to join the Social Authority Collective, it's X amount of dollars per year. I get on a private interview. I help you do some recording. We edit it and we help you post it so that you actually get something for your money. Because here's the thing, dude. Nobody wants to go to an event anymore, pay a shitload of money to be told by a bunch of coaches nothing that they can do. Whereas you go to a conference like AI for Business. I'm going to be the MC at AI for Business next week. They're going to show me all kinds of mind-blowing ways to use AI tools to service clients, not to play with, not to jack around with the tools. Because a lot of people are using AI, but they're just doing stupid shit that doesn't convert, that doesn't market well. It's just dumb. Yeah, you got to experiment with stuff. I get that there's an idiot tax that you have to pay. I've paid a lot of idiot tax in my life. But how are you going to use these tools like the music creation software I just showed you to make something that converts, that is of value? We've had social media for years. I feel like America especially has gotten dumber because of social media. One of the reasons why videos that we make for clients sometimes don't get great views is because they're talking to a specific buying audience and they're not trying to go viral. They want to be the expert in their category. And until you start to speak like the expert in your category, until you start to communicate like the expert in your category, until you face the camera and put your message out there like the expert in your category, you will not be the expert in any category. You will be the dork in the corner that makes Sora videos to promote their company that just looks like an idiot, looks like everybody else. Because you don't have the balls to get in front of the camera and hit record. I just recorded this woman, Tracy. She hops on the microphone. She's a CEO of a company we work with. Hops on the microphone and shreds for like an hour and 10 minutes. This gal comes on the microphone and just dominates. The more that she does that, the more that she communicates, the more that we edit and post her stuff, her vibe, her real communication, the more people are going to say, hey, man, I really love this company's transparency. I really want to use this company's products. This lady's really speaking to my soul, man. She's been through what I've been through. She understands me. But if you don't give that human connection, how's anybody going to know what you bring to the table? There is going to be a huge split. And it's been happening. I've been saying this for how long? I'm just not really mainstream. I'm still super underground with what I do. And I'm so glad about that too, by the way. You don't want to be, some of you pray for fame and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you something. I know people that are famous. They call me and they're like, dude, this sucks. I'm famous, but I'm broke. It's crazy. We see people, they've got 1 million followers on social media and they can't sell a t-shirt because they were so worried about looking big and they weren't worried about providing value or being of service or creating a solution. When really they could have just hit record on the camera just like this and spoken to people and practiced for years and years and years. And then what would have happened? They would have eventually gotten so good that they got the deals anyway. How many times do you guys really see me come on here and pitch? Rarely. I tell people to post videos every day, and I say, if you need help posting videos every day, shoot me a DM. But I don't need to run ads once a year or once every other year, like Dean Graziano and Tony Robbins, and say the world's going to end if you don't join our whatever summit. I don't even know that people even believe that anymore. And I'm just going to start making fun of this stuff because regular people look at something like that. Regular folks, 98% of the world, and they're like, yeah, dude, I'm good. That's not what we want in our industry. We want 98% of people to look at our promos, to look at what we do, to watch our shows and be like, yeah, I can do it too. Because the only way we change America is through entrepreneurship, business, and serving each other. And one of the big problems in this country has become all people want to do is take. You just want to take from everybody else. That's not how this works. If we want to be the greatest country on earth, we want to be the biggest innovators and the creators of the future, then we have to start innovating. We have to start creating, using the tools brought to us to be great. And I think that social media, and I'm seeing it with AI, is that people are using it for the wrong reasons. They're not using it to grow. They're not using it to become better. They're using it to just get dumber. That's a huge mistake because all you're doing is handing over more power, more control to the people that are already running the ship. And the more you do that, the more you lose control over the narrative. Next week, SNAP, EBT, food stamps, unless there's a resolution, that shit's cut off. And so if you're relying on the government to take care of you, the good old government, you're fucked. Because they don't care about you. They never have. They never will. And it's time to buckle up and admit that we've been given the tools for success. Anybody can broadcast their voice. Anybody can build a brand. I've been saying this for years now. Since I walked on the stage at 10X GrowthCon in 2018, I've been telling people to get on camera, get on video, build your brand, build a show, build a mastermind, build a Zoom program. Many people have ignored that. And many people are losing their jobs. UPS is cutting 48,000 jobs. Let me go look back at the statistics one more time. I was texting it to my wife yesterday. Nestle, 16,000 jobs gone. Amazon, 14,000 corporate jobs gone. That's 4% of its workforce as the online retail giant ramps up spending on AI while trimming costs everywhere else. Workers were given 90 days to look for a new position. UPS, 48,000 jobs gone. Automations are coming in. If you don't have a voice, you don't have a brand, you don't have a message, you don't have a mission, and you don't have some kind of way that you service the marketplace, you are fucked. Nobody wants to say it to you, so I'll just say it to you. I have to be the guy now. When Pat Hilton is the voice of reason, America is trudging through the Armageddon of darkness. AI is your friend, but it can be your enemy if you don't know how to use it. Now, you might say, oh, well, AI is just going to have all these podcasting tools and they're going to fucking replace you too. Partially. Here's why you're right and wrong, in my opinion. All those tools are great if you already have something that you filmed. If you already have an expert that just spoke on camera about a specific topic. Who's going to film the expert? Who's going to get them to talk? Who's going to get on the other side of the interview and extract the information from that expert, that CEO? Me. And you're not going to beat me at that. I'm going to fucking crush you at that because I've dedicated my life to making sure I am the best information extractor on camera that you've ever run into. And I can get on a call right here at my house and I can record with anyone in the world. I can get on a call, record with them. They can record all their stuff in HD and drop it right to my company from anywhere in the world. You cannot replace that. Not with prompts, not with anything. I create the prompts, I create the scripts, I help the person film. There's always going to be a need for high value experts, for high value connection, and for high value services. AI is built to support that. Nestle is going to keep making chocolate. UPS is going to continue to deliver things. Amazon is going to continue to deliver stuff, but they're going to do it in a more efficient way using artificial intelligence. What you can't replace is these human connections, like what I'm showing you right now. I don't have another person on the interview. I don't have another person on the screen. I don't have any prompts. I don't even have the teleprompter set up. We have one here, but I don't have it set up because those chairs in the future are going to be filled with experts that know how to talk, that know how to help people do deals, and that know how to help people take their existing deals over the goal line to make real money. AI is going to help facilitate all of that. Those seats will have experts in them. They already have. The fact that this experiment in this home is working proves everything. Human connection, high value communication, and real experts will become more and more rare as artificial intelligence ramps up, as these tools become more powerful. How are you going to defeat the robots? By being you. There's only one you. I don't even care if you watch my show. My job is to inspire 1,000 real motherfuckers that want to go out there and drop real game. I've been on the big stages. I've made the big paychecks. I've got a nice house and a nice car. I could lose it all tomorrow and I would still broadcast on this microphone right to your noggin because I love this shit. And the people that don't have the kahunas to hop on camera, they don't have the skill, the talent, the heart, the passion, the determination to hit the record button or hit the live stream button will become casualties. Because social authority, we're not going away.
Yeah.
We're real motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Hustle, step it up. Hustle, step it up. Haters, buckle up. Social authority coming for you suckers. Better listen up. Better listen up. Better listen up. Contact. You get what you attract. Mindset, gotta keep it on track. Fuck anybody standing in my way. I'm coming for everything I ever wanted today. Stand up if you're ready to transform. Stand up if you wanna be reborn. Put in the work, go all the way. Step into the grind every single day. Step it up, hustle, step it up.